Hey everyone, hello. This is Moni over at Yard Styley Studios, and I've recently had a couple folks ask me how I make rhythms, reggae rhythms in Reason, and how I get a certain sound, so on and so forth. So I wanted to share a little bit of what I do to start a rhythm and what I'll use to get the basis of the rhythm down, and what instruments and plugins I use as well. So basically, I'll open Reason, my bad. Everybody gets sad when I say reasons, but this gives me many reasons to make music. So here we go. Um, First, I'll create an instrument. I'll go to Reason 9 sounds. They're definitely the better of the Reason sounds. The older sounds ain't as beefed up. And keys and chords, I'll go to acoustic pianos. I really like this concert grand or this concert piano for reggae. The only key to these is you have to open the rack and take the reverb down a bunch because it's just super hot. And then they have this chorus. We don't need that. We'll take that down as well. And that'll be our piano sound. Alrighty. Again, Reasons is definitely a very user friendly program. I've definitely become fond of it over the years, using it. It's a great product. Next, I'm going to create an organ for our bubble. I'll go to the same area, Reason 9 sounds. And there's a particular organ inside of this collection here. There it is. It's called lowest drawbar. Because what I like to do is I like to mimic what a keyboard player would be doing live. So with the left hand, he would bubble, and I really like to emulate that sound. So I'll only do the left hand part of the bubble on my recordings. And yeah, this is a it's really low. It's got a good tone for bubbling. Next, I will create go to guitars here, and there's this springy mute, it's called. Let's see, somewhere there it is. Springy mutes. So you can't really hear the spring reverb effect that they're referring to. Unless you really, it's in there, but it's not super heavy and it's decent. So those are the basic elements that I'll start with, as well as let's let's go right down here. Oops, create instrument. This is the Easy Drummer plugin that I use for my drums. Let's open this up. Easy Drummer for me is by far the best drum programmer that I've worked with. You do need the Reggae EZX pack to get the reggae kit, and I recommend it to anyone that's trying to produce some reggae music. Definitely, it gives you two kits to choose from and a variety of pre-recorded um, drums, so that you can use and trigger MIDI. The electric drum set I use only allows me to use the basic three toms, snare, crashes, and the hi hat. But if you have a Nitro 8 kit above anything above that level that has USB, you can definitely go and use that as a MIDI controller. And yeah, no, but you can always add in these sounds. Since it's MIDI, you can just pop them in there in your workspace. But no, that's basically what I use to start my beats. I guess now I'll go ahead and show you how I put a beat together using these instruments, and then I'll lay my bass and guitar afterwards as well. Okay, that's simple. I'm not gonna keep playing. I'm just showing you how I would build a rhythm. So um, it's pretty easy, just like that. So now I can just copy and paste this, and then I have. All right, so that'll be the basic pattern for the bang. All right, it's pretty simple, huh? Pretty basic, pretty simple. And I'll do the same thing. I'll copy and paste that. Ugh, it's a little funky. Here, let's you know what, I usually set this tool right here when I start something to quantize while you're recording, because it'll just help so greatly. But let me just quantize this real quick and watch. We love quantize. Here we go. All right. That is the foundation of the bubble and the bang. Okay. Alrighty, I'm gonna go ahead now and I'm gonna record the shadow bass, which is the plucking line, which the springy mutes that I had loaded in. That's what I'm gonna use those for. Usually the shadow bass, the pluck line is a variation or the same of the bass line, and usually the bass comes first, in the lineup, really. But this is just how I lay stuff out, and it really does make it easier. I can just, basically get my bass line from the muted guitar sound. So I'm gonna go ahead and lay that down now. All right, let's check it. Oh, that didn't work too good. Let's try it again. Okay, that's pretty simple. Let's hear it. Okay, sounds pretty good. Let's copy and paste it. Okay, and then now we can move on to the drums. But here's what we got so far. All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and lay down some drums. I'm gonna try to give like a straight beat, and then a different style beat that I can use, one for verse, one for chorus, either or. So I'm gonna play along to it now. I'm gonna step away from the mic as well too, so you won't be able to hear me. But yeah, let's give it a go. So now that I have the drums in there, what I'm gonna do is chop them up a little bit and make them work for what I need. So what I do is usually, since I did one half straight beat and one half another beat, with the same beat with a variation on it. What I'm gonna do is I have a roll at the end of them, so this would be a roll. If I wanted to go longer, what I would do is this, and then that's just gonna give me that straight beat, and then that's where the roll's at. So I'll make that at the end of that, so that'll equal 4 with the roll at the end of it. And what I'll do with this one is I'll do the same thing. Now this makes the hook the same length as the verse right now, but we can always change that. As you can see, it's very easy to change things around in Reason. So I'm gonna actually copy this and make it the same length, and let's check it out. All right, that's the foundation. Those crashes, I'm gonna get rid of those. I could just go to the MIDI area and get rid of each crash that was leading in. Right, so I had a little misfortune with my interface. It wouldn't let me record the video on my screen and the audio for some reason. So anyway, I tracked those and I put that in, and this is where we're at. So I did the same thing with the guitar as I did with the drums. I just played along and then chopped some good parts out. And so this is what I put together with the bass and the guitar. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is mix it a little bit. I'm probably gonna play some melodica over it, and then do some bass and drum drop out, some rhythm section maybe, and then I'll mix it and post it in the end of this video so you can hear the final product. Alrighty, well, I hope you all enjoyed this. Before I go, I just want to give a shout out to all the producers and singers and players out there that go on YouTube and stuff and make tutorials. It's not an easy task at all. It takes a lot of time, and I can respect a lot of folks out there like DM Khan. He's definitely doing his thing, and I respect that. And I just thought I'd share one since I've had a few people ask me about Reasons, because some people think Reasons ain't the best program to work with reggae, but I just wanted to show folks how I use Reasons and how I make reggae rhythms with Reasons. So all right, y'all, hope y'all enjoy. Bless up. Much love.